Corny, not prioritizing sex and intimacy in your relationship.
For those of you that don't know us, I'm Tony. This is my wife, Shani. And we create videos talking about sex and intimacy, better ways to increase your relationship and the fire.
And what else do we do?
A little bit more about us. We own 2 adult stores located in Washington, D.C. and in the state of Maryland. We just like having a whole lot of fun and talking about sex.
So tonight's video is about scheduling sex. It's going to be a good one. So go ahead and share this video now.
That's right.
So scheduling sex came up as a point of issue for us because one day I was just laying around. I woke up and realized it had been 2 months since we last had sex. 2 months. 2 months. And it wasn't because I wasn't interested in him anymore. I wasn't going through any hormonal changes. It wasn't anything like that. It's just that we were busy. We didn't prioritize the intimacy. We were prioritizing being good business people, entrepreneurs. Some people prioritize being good parents. Some people prioritize on their job. All so many different things, their hobbies. And a lot of times we let the sex and intimacy go by the wayside in our relationship.
For sure. That we do. Because I didn't even know. We were so busy rolling. I mean, until you brought it to my attention, I was just like, has it really been that long?
You didn't have blue balls? No, but he still jerks off.
Every day.
Every day? You jerk off every day?
Just about.
I didn't know that. See, when we do these videos, we learn stuff about each other. I did not know you jerked off every day. I know down the basement is your jerk off layer. He has lube down in his office. I was like, why is there lube down here? Jerk off layer. Anyway.
In my office chair.
Scheduling sex can actually help you save your relationship. One of the things that it helps is increasing desire. So when you schedule sex and you have it for a certain date, then already in your mind, when that date comes, you're like, oh, I'm going to be intimate. You might, rev up the sexiness, start texting each other during the day, pick out a sexy outfit. You might pick out somewhere nice to eat dinner, maybe cook something sexy. So it automatically starts the desire revving up between you two. So that's a good point.
Yeah, that's definitely a good point, yeah.
So what we do is we actually schedule in our calendar. You don't have to be as formal. Do you like it formal or you like it?
I like the calendar. For me, having it in my phone, I can just sit there and I know what I have planned. Mm-hmm. I don't have to think twice. So that way I know when my day is going, if I have meetings and stuff, I just know like, okay, at this particular time, I need to be headed home, going to take a shower, get dressed because we're going out to dinner, we're going to have sex. It has to be organized that way. Yeah,
I was thinking about creating a Google Doc and like inputting it with the rest of the work functions, and that might be too nerdy.
Hold on.
Is it too nerdy? No, I don't think it's too nerdy.
I go with a Google Doc schedule. That'll work.
But you might be like us and just scheduling your calendar. It might just be as simple as just saying fuck night. It might be date night, or like how I do on a certain day in my calendar, it pops up. Throw that ass in a circle. And then I know it's time to throw that ass in a circle that night. Or whatever time it is during the day that we're scheduling it.
Yeah.
You like it when you see that in your phone?
I do. I like that. I enjoy that. Thank you.
And so do you think scheduling sex is corny? Or you think it means that you're a boring couple if you have to do it?
Before I got married, I never knew, because it was just like, you're a single person.
You were a whore.
You just go down the line and make booty calls. Hey, you're available? No, next, you're available? Oh, you're available? All right, cool. And then that's just it. Being married is similar. It's still the same thing. But it's instead of making that phone call with multiple people, you have just that one person. And it's like, okay, well, what day are you available? What time? What day and time are you available? So I kind of like the fact that, like, that didn't change. It's just technically with the same person, except when we role play. So,
Yeah, and I try to schedule it for a time that I know is not a big event that we have going on, because we do workshops and different events. And when I'm not on my period, women, that might help if you schedule it. If you have a man that you're in a relationship with that needs to sit at the kiddie table and won't have sex with you when you're on your cycle.
Really? You gonna tell him that?
You need to sit at the kiddie table. That is crazy. Women, when we're on our cycle, our hormones are raging. We're a lot of times that's the most horny we are, and he just wants to sit back. Anyway, that's not the point. We're gonna do another video on period sex. I'm gonna find more from. I think I might interview somebody else, get another guy to come on here and talk about. But anyway, back to scheduling sex. You might just want to figure out the best time to do it. Another thing you want to do is figure out the what's the word? How often you do it. The frequency.
Frequency, yes.
Yeah.
Definitely want frequency. Because, like, some people may need, find out exactly, like, the medium in between both of you guys to where how many times you should have sex per month. Some people may say, oh, I need it 5 times a week. Some people, I only need it 1 or 2 times a week, once every 2 weeks. You have at least, and come to an agreement which works best for you two.
And whatever number you come up with, that's fine. This is not one of those periods where you have to keep up with the Joneses. You look on social media and you see all these things about hot sex lives, and you see these reposted articles about how many times you be having sex. There's no right answer. You do you. You do what's important to y'all.
Whatever's good for your relationship, that is the one to go with.
Yeah. So we might schedule sex once or twice a month. And then, of course, we have bonus sessions. So, if something I'm just horny one day, that doesn't take away from the other days. That's just, I hope you don't make that face. I have to pay attention next time we have sex. So that face was not attractive. But, but it's funny because a lot of people are already scheduling sex and they don't really know it. Like when we were dating, what did we do?
We set up dates and times we were going to be able to hang out. It just so happened we knew once we hang out that day that we were going to get laid that day.
So you did it when you're dating. If you're in a long distance relationship, you might be scheduling sex. You're picking out what weekend you're going to see each other, what day you're going to see each other. So a lot of us are already doing this, and you just have to reprogram what's sexy to you in your relationship.
Yeah. I'll tell you, a lot of people, when they come in the store, they don't realize that they're scheduling sex, because when they sit there and say, oh, my partner's birthday is on this day and this weekend, and this is what I'm doing. I'm looking for some massage oil. I'm looking for this. I'm looking for that. That's scheduling sex.
That's scheduling sex.
You're setting a specific date and time that you're going to be doing these things.
Mm-hmm. When guys and women buy the enhancement pills, you have to take it a certain period of time, or some guys might take it so they have a good weekend for the whole weekend. They're scheduling sex. Oh, we said it at the same time. Jinxies. So also it's important to have a backup plan. So let's say you schedule sex, but maybe during the day, you had a bad day. You got in an argument with your boss or whoever, and you're just not in the mood. There's nothing they could do to get you in the mood. It's good to have backup plans. So what are the backup plans that you like?
For us, number one, I like the fact that you come to me and let me know when you have had a bad day. So I'm already kind of aware. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't want to be surprised. Like you make it all the way home and then it's like, and I'm all excited all day. Like, yeah, I can't wait. And then all of a sudden you get home.
Dick all hard all day.
And then all of a sudden you tell me as soon as we get home, it's like, oh, I really don't feel up to it. Like, dang, I wish I've been having a bad day all day. Like I talked to you or text you at least 3 to 4 times. You couldn't have said nothing then.
Yeah. And also other things you say, well, I'm tired. I'm not really in the mood to have actual sex, intercourse. But there's other things you could do. You could do mutual masturbation. I like that. That's like your own personal porno. Cuddling. Just laying naked to each other, holding each other. That's very intimate. That's intimate.
Yeah, it's intimate. Okay.
Oh, whatever. Whatever backup plans do you like.
I respect all of y'all that want to lay naked and cuddle. I mean, I respect it. Honestly, I do. It's just not good for me. It don't work for me. I don't want to do it.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm sorry. Laying next to you and you know what I'm saying? When we're cuddling, and you like were spooning and you back up. Oh, it's on. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Okay, well, how about the time that I was not in the mood, but I said, how about I just suck your dick and that be that? Was that a good backup plan for you? So you guys.
Really a question?
So that's the fun part, figuring out your backup plan. Whether it's going to be a sensual massage, it's going to be oral sex for one person, it's whatever it's going to be. So that's something that you have to come up together. But we just want you to think about scheduling sex as a tool to have in your sexual toolkit in your relationship, because it's not always like it is in the movies. Sometimes you have to do things to make sure you keep that intimacy alive. Yeah. So thanks for listening to us. If you liked this video and thought it was helpful and interesting, share it.
Share it. If you're on YouTube, hit the subscribe button, the like button, share this with your friends and family members, anyone who you feel that may get something from this. And we'll see you guys online.
Stay sexy, my friends.
Stay sexy.